Welcome back. Yes, brides often throw bouquets. Well, David, you know, you always come into the studio with a certain sort of aristocratic bearing, a certain lofty, somewhat royal demeanour, you know, as you sit down and look down your nose at us all. Well, there are some aristocratic links, aren't there?
I'd like to think so, but the aristocrats in their day were the celebrities. They were the movie stars in the 1700s. And consequently, we have many words in the dictionary that derive from earls and lords and counts. And I'm actually going to talk about 4 earls and 1 lord. Now, the first is the Earl of Cardigan. Now, he was the 7th Earl of Cardigan and a commander during the Crimean War. So consequently, had that woolen vest to keep warm in the battlefields. So we have the Cardigan. The next is Derby. Now, he was the 12th Earl of Derby, and he instigated the Epsom Derby, which is why we now have a close showdown between sporting rivals, is a derby. Though in Western Australia, they do pronounce it Derby. That is up north anyway. Don't get that wrong. The next is the 4th Earl of Sandwich. Now, he was a man who loved playing cards, and because he didn't want to leave the table, playing cribbage, it's believed, he ordered what no one had seen before, 2 slabs of bread with meat in between. So that was consequently called a sandwich, the first sandwich. Now, that's 3 earls we've covered. The 4th Earl was not an aristocrat. His name was Earl Silas Tupper, and he gave us Tupperware. So, if you look inside a Tupperware box, you can see a sandwich, which comes from another Earl, and what you also may find is a Lamington, because Lord Lamington, who was the Governor of Queensland in 1896, had too much vanilla sponge left over, and the chef of Governor House actually used that sponge cake, chopped it up, put chocolate icing and a little bit of coconut on, and consequently we have the Lamington.
The royal lunchbox.
The royal lunchbox, that's right. Inside of
everything inside.
I love it.
All right, thank you, Dave. Fascinating.
Pleasure.
Let's have a look at our scores before we move on. Rod is on 14 points. Leif is on 24. And we're heading for our next letter game. And Rod, this time, your choice, please.
Lily, could I have a consonant, please?
You can, thanks, Rod. Starting with M.
And a vowel.
We hope you did.
Oh.
What about you, Leif?
Another vowel, please.
Okay, well, Rod,
I.
take us through your
consonant
first, please.
Okay, in brackets, 10 minus 7
D.
And a
10
vowel.
minus 7 is 3.
times 100.
U.
I
consonant,
100
please.
is 300.
And now take away 4.
Another M.
Another consonant.
4.
And then it to get 296.
R.
A vowel.
96.
And then brackets 75
E.
divided by 25.
Thank you. And a consonant, please.
75
And
divided by 25 is
lastly, D.
To the
And 30 seconds on the clock.
299.
Absolutely spot on target. Now, Leif, did you come to that same answer in the same way?
No, mine was a bit different actually.
Okay, well, show us how you did it, please.
I started with 75 divided by 25 equals 3.
Is 3
Times 100 equals 300.
by the 100 is 300.
Plus 10 is 310.
Plus the 10
Minus 7 is 303.
minus 7 is 303.
Minus 4 is 200.
Rod, how many for you that time?
5 that time.
And Leif?
7.
Very nicely done.
We'll come to those in a moment. Your 5 first, Rod.
Was Maud.
Could you spell that for us?
M-O-U-R-D.
Okay, that's an interesting one. Leif?
I had drummed.
Good result
David,
for Leif.
Maud,
And of course,
unusual
a good
spelling.
result
It's unusual.
for Rod
I
as
can
well.
certainly
10
clarify
points each. So Rod
Leif's
now
drummed
on
is
24.
fine for 7.
Leif is on 48.
Maud, for what
We're
it's
heading for
worth,
another
is not
word
here,
mix.
Rod, I'm afraid.
This time it's
No word
sight,
listed here.
font.
And again,
And
with
your
the sports
clue,
theme, I found
also
dummy
thrown at
and
weddings.
also
See you in a
muddier,
minute.
also for 7.
So, lots more 7s. And Leif scored one of them. The score is now Rod on 14, Leif on 31. Let's move on with some more letters now. And Leif, this time, what would you like?
Thanks. As always, I'll start with the consonant, please.
Thanks, Leif. G.
And a vowel, please.
I.
And another consonant, please.
T.
And another vowel, please.
O.
And a consonant, please.
S.
And a vowel, please.
Silence on the
U.
And a consonant, please.
R.
And a vowel, please.
E.
And we'll finish with a consonant, please.
And last letter, W.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock. Leif, you gave us a little insight into your technique with that I always choose a consonant first line. How did you go this time?
7.
7 for you. What about you, Rod?
I got 6.
Let's start with that 6.
Grouse.
Could you spell that for us?
Grouse.
Thank you, Leif.
Goriest.
Goriest. Ooh, a little bit of blood spatter over here.
Well, Glorious is grouse. Well done. Great 7, Leaf. And I found outgrew. Always keen to use the more difficult letter. Outgrew is another possible 7.
Nice one, David. 7 points to Leif. Rod's on 14. Leif, a strong leader at the moment, on 38. Well, let's do a little more of that numbers juggling now. And our next numbers game, Rod, it's your turn to make a selection, please.
Lily, could I have 3 large and 3 small numbers, please?
3 large and 3 small. Thanks, Rod.
L.
My favourite.
And another consonant.
And our numbers are 10, 4, 7, and 3 large, 75, 100, and 25. The target to reach 299.
Thanks, Lily. Let's head there right now.
And a consonant.
T.
And one last vowel.
And last letter of the night, O.
Thank you, Lily. Here's the clock.
Well, Rod, a slamming down of the pens. I'm not sure whether that was a triumphant slamming down, but Rod, you chose Lily's favourite combination, the 3 smalls, the 3 large. How did they work for you?
I think I got 299.
Well, we hope you did. What about you, Leif?
299 as well.
Okay, well, Rod, take us through your method first, please.
Okay, in brackets, 10 minus 7
10 minus 7 is 3.
times 100.
By 100 is 300.
And now take away 4.
Minus the 4.
And then to get 296.
296.
And then brackets 75 divided by 25 equals 3.
75 divided by 25 is 3.
Add that to the 296 to get 299.
299.
Absolutely spot on target. Now, Leif, did you come to that same answer in the same way?
No, mine was a bit different, actually.
Okay, well, show us how you did it, please.
I started with 75 divided by 25 equals 3.
Is 3
Times 100 equals 300.
by the 100
Go against
is
Lily's
300.
3 large and 3 small.
Plus 10 was 310.
Plus the 10.
Minus 7
3
is
small.
303.
Minus 7 is 303.
Minus 4 is 299.
Minus 4.
9.
299.
Very nicely done, Leif, as well. So, 2 really interesting variations on the theme, Lily.
They were very interesting, and actually Leif and I have been on the same wavelength the whole way.
Good result for Leif, and of course, a good result for Rod as well. 10 points each. So Rod now is on 24, Leif is on 48. We're heading for another word mix. This time it's sight, font, and your clue, also thrown at weddings. See you in a minute.